Hello, everybody. Happy TBU Thursday. Welcome to another episode of The Black Umbrella. Yeah, we're your hosts. I'm Frenchie.
I'm Nika.
I'm Wes.
Yeah, how are we doing? How are we feeling?
Yep. That's exactly how I'm doing.
Okay. Yeah.
We're pushing through.
Yeah.
We're pushing through. Rain or shine. You know, I'm happy that I'm still breathing.
Amen.
How about that, huh?
Because the outside is making it very hard to do that right now.
Extremely.
We're all fighting battles.
All of us up here that you see.
Goodness.
We're all fighting major battles. I mean, battles I didn't think I was going to fight so soon, but my God.
Honestly.
Oh, my God. It's like
are.
anything. I mean, y'all, anything that tickles my nose, you be... You
Ready
know,
to blow.
ready to blow. And not in the fun way either. In the nasty way.
Isn't that kind of both the...
Not at all. One is fun.
Okay.
One is fun and one is
is
nasty.
Okay, I wouldn't call that other one nasty. I'd call it,
Well, I guess
a
that's
gift. Wouldn't you? You work real hard for it, don't you? I would hope it's a treat and not a nasty treat. It's a fun treat.
You're right. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
let's get into the word of the day, shall we?
And yes, she is a bitch. B-I-C-T-H. And in that order.
Hey, y'all.
Hey.
The word of the day is sequel. Sequel. Subsequent development, the next installment as of a story or a speech, especially a literary, cinematic, or televised work continuing the course of a story begun in the preceding one. My question for you is, what is a movie you believe would have a great sequel?
Who cloned Tyrone?
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be a good one.
That would be a good
Okay.
That would be a good one.
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
Love that.
I don't know.
Mine is Spy.
Spy. What's that?
Was that the one with
Steve Martin?
Melissa?
Oh,
With Melissa McCarthy.
Yeah.
What?
Steve
not
Martin.
Steve Martin.
No.
That one, huh?
Steve Martin?
No, not
Oh,
Steve
gosh.
Martin, huh?
A movie that would have a good sequel. Man, nothing's hitting me right now.
Hey.
Oh, you know what? No, it didn't have one. Shark Tale. Shark Tale would have a good sequel.
yes.
I could see that.
I
It
would
would be.
let, and they could do it. They could literally bring everybody back and do a sequel to
That's
Shark
true.
Tale. So I don't know why that's not a thing, but
Yeah, they literally could.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
That was a good one. That's some good animated goodness.
But
Yes.
well, yeah, it is because Shrek still happens. That's
The
what I say. DreamWorks
whale
still a thing. DreamWorks is still a thing.
Just listen.
Well of a
We've seen the previews of what they're supposed to be looking like. Who is that?
For the next Shrek,
Not my ogre.
hey, listen,
Okay, let's give it not my ogre.
everybody's.
rhinoplasty.
Y'all gotta understand.
Full fat removal.
Y'all gotta understand. I feel like people need to understand that these animated characters are just like regular celebrities. You know, we gotta start treating them like that. Yeah, whenever they come on the scene, they might look a certain way, but after some money, after some time, they're gonna get a little work done. It happens. We've seen it happen to everything. Look at Chuck E. Cheese.
My God.
Ozemp.
That is
Ozempic. He had the buccal fat. He had the facelift.
Yeah.
I don't know really what happened with the ears there, but
They
the ears
even-
have taken over. I don't know
They
if he
even
had
chopped his legs off.
okay,
I mean,
a cranial shift. Something happened where it was not as big. You know, Barney's had his. Clifford's had his. Everybody's got their work done.
Clifford?
Yeah, Clifford had his.
I ain't see his buccal fat
You
removed.
gotta see Clifford's, girl. It's
Oh,
there.
no.
It's there. Dora had
I
hers.
was just about to say
Remember?
Dora.
Dora from Tubby to trim.
Yes, she
Trim
did.
with a bang.
Trim with a bang. Her little stomach don't poke out no more.
Okay, listen. You know, everybody had their moment.
Yeah.
Dora also had a live action. We do not talk about that.
Yeah.
Because what in the Hidden Temple was going on
Sweet
in that
Dora.
one? can't get with it, get out of it, as a matter of fact.
Well, yeah, everything's being made into a sequel right now, so who knows? Maybe one of the things we said will probably get one soon. Who knows?
If I put it on Twitter, you think people will respond? I feel like I'm not the person to put it on there, though. It's Twitter's such an interesting place nowadays. It's like if you ain't paying for it, or if you're not already have a big following, you're pretty much not going anywhere but the same place you've been. talking to the same empty void that you've been
in that same chamber.
In and round. But every now and then, if someone retweets you and it's someone who has a lot of followers, you're like, oh, look at me. I thought they forgot about me. I'm here still.
So like Pinocchio.
A little bit. I'm a real boy.
Good for you.
Okay, that good wood.
You know what?
All
Let's
right.
get into For the Birds.
Okay.
Let's do that.
I ain't got a lie to get it to grow. Mine grows on honesty. You been honest with me up to.
Oh my God. I cannot.
You must be soft.
You must be.
Oh my goodness.
Oh God.
He
Well,
said fuck a blue
you know
fairy.
what?
Okay. All of that. Immediately.
Good for you.
Thank you.
Love that.
Good for you.
Thank you.
But yeah, let's get into For the Birds, the part of the show where I look at social media, see what's going on, what's popping, what's going down, and we talk about it. First thing that I have here for the birds, y'all remember it was 2020. It was the pandemic. COVID was running rampant. They were like, y'all got to be inside your house until further notice. We were on lockdown.
We were.
And all we had was the comfort of Netflix.
Yeah.
And Netflix dropped a COVID gem, Tiger King.
Yes.
All about
my
Joe Exotic and his big wild animal park down there in Florida. And we fell in love with Joe Exotic and his crazy story and the whole lore between him and Homegirl. Hey everybody, it's, Big Cat Rescue, blah, 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 all that.
What was her name?
Carol Baskin.
Yeah, that's right. Carol Baskin.
We fell in love with them, okay? But it's been, it's 2025 now. It's been some years. Some people, we've fallen off that crazy little bandwagon over there, what was going on in Joe Exotic land. But I don't know if y'all knew this, but Joe Exotic, he is in jail.
Oh yeah,
Because
we knew that. He was pissed off.
remember-
about that. Remember Trump? He didn't pardon him. He was like, "Oh, I thought he was going to do it. He didn't do it.
He ain't do it. Yeah, he ain't do it. Now, also, if you remember what was going on in the Tiger King series, we got to know a little bit about Joe Exotic's love life, and we got to know about his very gay love life. And apparently, behind bars in jail, he has a husband. And y'all know what's going on with ICE. They coming. Even if you in jail, okay? So Joe Exotic's husband was detained by ICE and was taken to a ICE detention center. And before he left, he gave Joe Exotic a gift. And this is one of a kind. Let me tell you, this is a very one of a kind gift. His husband got some, I don't know, charcoal maybe.
See, we're not gonna do that to that.
A
We're
little
not
bit
gonna
of
do that
ink
to
or
that
something.
man.
Well, what you think this is?
He didn't get no charcoal.
What you think he got?
Got a little ink.
Okay, well,
He put it on the pad.
he got a little ink, a little
little-
charcoal, something like
Put a
that.
little ink on the pad.
He spread them wide. Yes, he spread his cheeks nice and wide
Far apart.
and dropped it down onto a pad of paper where he made multiple little
Whole kisses.
booty kisses
Anus
on-
kisses.
on this pad. Okay, so
Little anal art.
I'm if you're watching on YouTube,
You're gonna put it in there.
here's the picture. Okay, so Joe Exotic's husband left him behind this little gift of booty prints all on this pad. And I've never thought about this. Never in a million years would I have thought, spread your ass, put a little ink, drop it down on a paper, and give it to your loved one, your significant other?
I just feel like I would need some help. I don't know. It didn't seem like it just you see when you see the picture, it just seems so like they were so meticulously placed on the paper. Almost like there was someone there helping to direct it. Because I just feel like, I mean, if anybody just thought the thought alone of spreading your ass cheeks and popping them on an ink pad first, popping your hole on an ink pad while still keeping them spread so that it don't smudge. And then you got to take from your squat or wherever you are and go to a piece of paper, hopefully elevated so you don't have to really squat. And then pucker that hole and kiss that paper without getting any cheek printing all hole. You really getting the hole on that thing. Yes. Then you got to go back and redo it because he had a few whole kids on there.
Yeah, some are big, some are small, some are kind of like double printed.
The paper was nice and flat. It wasn't crinkled. You know me, maybe this ass suck it up, suck that paper up, suck that paper up. Oh my God, you know it. That grip.
You know what? If you are listening right now and you would like to send us your whole prints, go ahead.
Don't do that.
Let's see what beautiful butterfly you've got going.
You send Frenchie. Hey, Frenchie, hey.
To her.
On Insta.
She wanted.
Send it to her.
I just
put it in her DMs. Don't send it anything to our business page. I don't want to see any of that.
This is just fascinating to me. This never would have crossed my mind ever.
What am I supposed to do with that?
Kiss it.
No. What?
Kiss it back. So many kisses all on this here paper.
No.
Hold it close.
Not doing that. And for me, that's why I was like, it was so neat that I was like, was someone there? Like, just, you know what? Spread your ass cheek and just let me place the paper on that hole. You ain't gonna do nothing. I'm gonna put the ink on your hole and I'm just gonna take the paper and just bop. Like, I feel like you have to have some assistance in that realm. And maybe he did.
Probably. Yeah. You know, cellmate.
We don't know.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking.
We don't know.
We don't know.
Yikes.
But what a little special gift. Moving on. So y'all already know, like we see all across social media, people are talking about dating and how it's terrible out here. Ghetto and everything else.
I agree.
So Nika sent this into the group chat. Okay. This comes from AKM33 at AKM33 _ They said the dating game is finished. This man said he wants to see me, and I said, calm, plan something. Mind you, I meant plan a date. He gives me the date of the next time him and his boys will be out, and they have a table at the club.
You know, this is honestly too reminiscent of a close friend story that I can't. Cause of what?
Oh my gosh! Just imagine you're interested in someone, they're interested in you. I would assume y'all have been out before, and they're like, "Man, when am I gonna see you again?" You like, well, you know, plan something. Shit, this Saturday, me and DeAndre and Anthony and Tyron, we gonna go to the club, and we got a table.
Like what?
Okay, so
you should come through.
So you and your niggas is going on a date?
No, literally.
Okay. What? So so what do you think I do? I would immediately be like, you know what? There can't be that much confusion in the room.
Right.
Am I there? And then you think that you're going choo choo, or
you think you just finna get you some after? What?
What's going through your mind?
What would make you think, oh, I know. Since I miss you, you miss me. We both want to see each other. Yeah, come out with me and my friends to the club. We got a table. No. What?
No.
Why would your mind even go there? You could have been like, I would have accepted, well, I'm free later if you want to come by. I would at least accept that.
I'm not even accepting that. I said plan a date. That means
a date. I mean, that would have at least been a normal response. Like, okay, well, I'm free, you know, if you want to come by or something like that, you know. But to the club with your homies,
no.
How does that even come across? Not even just me and you alone.
It just lets me know that she don't like me like that.
You don't.
You don't.
Because you're not even taking time.
Because men who really like women like that, like men who really like that girl like that, don't even bring the girl on that guy until they really,
literally,
they be so, hold up, this might be the one, bro. Hold on, I might have you meet her.
Yeah,
and they be doing them one selective, like, okay, you meet this one, this one. Like, you ain't even meeting in the group setting yet.
Yeah, because they know they friends.
They do.
Yeah.
They do. They know they friends. And they friends know them.
Yep.
That's Say it again.
Say it.
People always like they know their friends, but they friends know them.
Yeah.
And they friends know what's going on.
Yep.
These friends of mine know what's going on.
Yeah.
That's true. And you got to remember.
And I know what's going on.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe except for this one's a little secret squirrel in the corner.
I ain't got nothing
yeah.
A little
going
secret
on.
squirrel.
She be saying that. She be lying.
She be saying, yeah, she a little secret squirrel. She a little secret
She be
squirrel.
lying, y'all.
But I know
we probably don't
I know
even
what's going
know.
on over here.
Oh yeah, I'm an open book. Nika probably actually got a husband and 7 kids.
And we would never know.
Right
We would never know. We would never know. I'm straight up.
We wouldn't even know.
Nika lets you know what she wants. There's a Virgo right there. Down. A Virgo down.
I didn't tell y'all.
Oh. Oh yeah, I been did that. What? When did this happen?
7 kids is egregious.
Hey.
Listen.
Hey.
No judgment.
I don't know your life. Just playing. Oh, but listen, if you're out there and you're interested in somebody, you want to see them, you want to take them out, you want to get to know them more, the club with your homies is not the place.
It's a job.
And neither is the gym.
Yeah.
Neither is
And
the
neither
gym.
is I don't want to go no workout date. Do a date that requires you to sit and actually have conversation. Be unplugged. That's my number one thing on a date too. If I'm on a date and you're literally like on your phone, like you can't let it go. Like even for that hour, where oh no, I'm sorry if it's work, or oh it's so and so. Like even if you know and you're aware that you're doing it, by the third time you pick up that phone, I'm checked out. Because I will not touch my phone if I'm on a date with you. I won't.
Yeah, because like I'm here.
I won't. I'm with you.
Yeah.
I unless it's an emergency, of course I'll answer, or if I see something. But 9 times out of 10, my phone is on silent. My notifications are off, and I am into you. I want to know if I'm gonna be spending time with you, and if I'm taking this seriously, I need to know who I'm sitting across from. And the only way to do that is to be locked in, pay attention.
You're a good dater.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, you're a good dater. That's nice.
Well, doesn't pay off. So
Oh my god.
Well, you know what? It will.
doesn't pay off.
It will.
But
It will.
The next one.
thank you.
And if not, the one after that.
Okay.
Or after that, or after that. Who knows? Whatever. Next, y'all know what's going down. They up in Cannes, y'all. Everybody's up in Cannes.
Yeah, they in the Cannes the film festival.
At the Cannes Film Festival. Okay, all the new hot shit is getting splashed on those big screens out there. Everybody's getting standing ovations and 10 minutes, 6 minutes, 3 minutes, whatever.
It's too damn long.
Everybody, yeah.
Couldn't
When they
catch
be like,
me.
this movie got a 20-minute standing ovation, I'm literally leaving. I've left.
By the first minute, once the movie's over, I'm outside
I'm
trying
done.
to figure out my Uber situation because everybody else got a car service, and I know I Ubered here.
Literally.
I'm not trying to figure out. I got to pass up the carpet again. Got to get found to where the regular people go. I got to find my Uber if they got Uber, or get my taxi or my scooter, or whatever.
Yeah.
I got things to handle. I don't got time to be standing there for 10 minutes. Whenever everybody, if the let out ain't let out yet, I'm getting out.
Agreed. Agreed.
Yes.
You know it.
Well, Spike Lee and Denzel Washington and others are down there for their new movie, Highest to Lowest. Okay. And a certain interaction. Ow. I just bit the inside of my mouth.
Ooh.
Anyway, a certain interaction happened between Denzel Washington and one of the paps, okay, on the carpet.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is when black folk, American black folk, going over them seas, get up in Cannes and everywhere else, and then I don't know what happens to the photographers and whatnot out there. Something turns on in them where they want to touch, they want to feel the fabric of life. Okay. And that is what this photographer did. Okay. So Denzel is on the carpet with, who's here? I think A$AP Rocky and some other folks, coming down the carpet, and Denzel is kind of like turned around having a conversation, talking to one of the people on the carpet, and he's talking to Spike Lee and A$AP Rocky on the carpet, and the photographer, you see his hand reach out to Denzel's arm. He pinches and tugs on like the arm of his suit jacket and like pulls on, like tugs on it, like, because I guess he's trying to get a picture. Denzel turns around and is like, walks up real slow, like, let me tell you something. Don't do that. Don't do that to me. Like, don't touch me. I don't like that. Don't do that. Right? So in the middle of this, Denzel says what he has to say, and then he starts to turn back around to go back to the carpet, and that man reaches back out and this time full blown grabs his arm and pulls it backward, and Denzel whipped back around, and he put his finger in his face. He said, stop, don't do that, stop it, don't touch me like that, don't do that, no.
Pissed off,
stop.
Pissed. You could see it in his face, seething.
He was pissed. Okay. And then he starts to, then he kind of walks away from this, and the paparazzi dude is kind of like over there laughing, like, what's funny about this?
Because he know he getting a reaction. He want that shit.
Yeah. Because of course now the clip is circling all around, and like, oh, Denzel Washington has heated exchange on the carpet. Like, no. How about weird ass photographer is a weird ass person who touched me, and I went off on the ass because I should have.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Entitlement.
Where's the etiquette?
Nowhere.
What would possess you to reach out and touch any of the talent in that way, walking that carpet?
Let me tell you something. I done heard a few things about French folk. And one thing I hear is they are not nice.
I've heard that too.
They are not nice, and they gonna do whatever to get under your skin. That's terrible. I hated seeing that.
Yeah.
It happened last year to Kelly Rowland. It happens this year to Denzel. Who's next year? You're going to mess with the wrong one soon. That's all I'm going to say.
The right one.
The right one.
The right one. You right.
Hit you with that left hook.
Rihanna and A$AP are there looking gorgeous.
Oh,
yes,
they looked beautiful. She looked
beautiful.
Great. She had a French roll, of course.
Yeah.
Had to.
You want fries?
You got it. My goodness. If someone asked me what relationship if I wanted to be in a relationship, I would want to be right there. Relationship, if I had to just replace anybody in anything, I'd just be like, if I wanted a relationship, it would be a lot like Rihanna and A$AP. Just having fun, having babies, making money, minding our business. They're always smiling.
Yeah.
This man cannot lose this year, right?
No,
he beat a case.
Yeah.
He got a baby coming. He got this film and everything going on. He's winning.
He is.
Yep.
With his woman right by his side and praising her all the way through.
Oh, yeah.
He always talking about how beautiful his woman is, his lady is.
My black woman.
Oh, my goodness.
They asked him on that Met Gala carpet. So just about black women, and he goes, well, I love my black woman.
I did hear that one.
I said, oh, you just ain't gave that shit up yet.
He hasn't.
My black woman. Okay.
The Queen of Barbados.
Okay, the Queen of Barbados. Last thing that I have here. Oh
no.
We are bereaved, y'all. We are bereaved. Rest in peace, Sunday the Black Lab.
Oh, yes.
Oh, Sunday the Black Lad. But the good wigs and the good uniforms. A union worker always.
Yes.
Truly.
Yes. If y'all don't know, Sunday the Black Lab, she passed away last week. Oh, it was so sad. Yeah, like a couple months ago or so, her cancer had returned, and over the last couple of weeks, it just got really, really aggressive, and then she had her last days, and it was really sweet. Her owner, the person who of course runs the page, she's pregnant right now, and they told her oh, Sunday has only a couple weeks left, and she's supposed to have her baby in a couple weeks, and Sunday ended up going before she had her baby. So it was just really emotional, but it was nice. Like, she spent her last day, enjoying her favorite little things like McDonald's.
Yeah.
And little pools and baths and stuff. So that was nice.
Sunday was making room for what the family has to come.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
It's sad, but it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Because, now there's a baby that's going to, it's just, the timing of it all. The grieving of loss of an amazing dog, but also, like, I feel like dogs have an inner sixth sense. They know what's going on, obviously. And then it's like, I may not be here to meet this baby, but I'm so excited to make room for
the baby.
A new life.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
So R.I.P. Sunday the Black Lab.
R.I.P. Sunday.
You were the greatest. Let's get into our Pay It Dust and our shining moment. Our Pay It Dust. Our Pay It Dust is something that had us messed up, fucked up, upset from the week. Something that we just want to, dust off of our shoulders. And our shining moment. Yeah. Our shining moment is something that brought us happiness and joy. Something that we want to shine a light on. So, yeah. Anybody want to go first? I don't have a Pay It Dust. Well, do I? No, I don't have a Pay It Dust. But my shining moment, my shining moment is that I went to go see The Wiz in the theater this weekend, and that was such a great experience. Like, when you've only seen a movie on your like home TV screen, and then you finally actually get to go see it big and it was on like the laser screen at the AMC too. So I saw so many colors and so many things that I never saw before. I heard sounds I never heard before. Like, it was great. It was such a good experience. We were all up in there singing and everything. It was great. It was great. Shout out to The Wiz.
Come on. Yeah. I feel you on that, because that's how I felt when I went to go see Wedding Exhale, honey. We're in that thing, and I was like, it's so crazy to see it this big and to hear all the things and see all the things. It felt like I was really in the theater, but even more special because everybody around me was an auntie or just knew all the music. So like, you're really out here saying the different lines. It's just such it's so community. I need it more. I need more of it. Yes. So I can't wait for more of it. To Pay It Dust. I'm paying dust to these allergies. Terrible.
Actually, yeah.
Terrible. They're no fun. And then my shining moment. Gosh. Oh. I'm trying to think of something that really shined for me this week. I don't know if I have one. I don't know if I have one.
Hey.
Sometimes it happens, but I don't think anything significant really stood out or shined for me this week. It was a very interesting week. Week of lows. But not for, the sake of, I'm happy. And am I happy? I don't know. I feel like I'm content. Let's just say that. But I don't think I had anything that really shined or stood out this week. And that's okay. It happens sometimes. I've been in the house.
Okay.
Drinking water, minding my business, all the above.
My Pay It Dust is just having some really bad nights. Like not being able to sleep well, like having like these weird intense dreams and the heat.
Oh, it's been hot.
Girl, not heat to make the dreams worse. We're on that delirium.
Hot, girly.
Like waking up like, what the fuck is going on? Like, and then somebody's car alarm was going off like I shit all night. It was all night.
What?
It would start and then you hear the toot, toot, and it'll stop and then it'll go again. And it was all fucking night. It kept going and going and going. And at one point you can hear them get in the car while the alarm is going off, like trying to like figure something out. And
I took the batteries out. Take the batteries out. I don't know what it is.
Not take the batteries out?
Take the batteries out.
What?
It was a lot. I was just I don't need another night like that.
Oh no, that's horrible.
Paying dust to that because I had a terrible night and I'm like kind of in pain in my neck area.
Oh my goodness!
Hey, it was a rough night.
It's rough.
Night. You
It's
should have saw
rough.
me when I woke up this morning. My mom was like, "Why you look like you were in a fight or something?"
I
was just like,
was.
"I was." Like, I had to wake up this morning and make myself some tea because I just could not. My shiny moment. It was my youngest sister's birthday.
Oh, happy
happy
birthday!
birthday.
So, like, a few days before her birthday, I took her to the movies and we went to go see Thunderbolts, which was a very sad movie for a superhero movie, I must say, because the Void is like a depressing character. If anybody knows the Void's character, depressing. Like, it's literally like the void of like depression.
Oh gosh!
Yeah, it was
Heavy.
It was a heavy movie.
Okay.
It was
Wow.
it was a good movie. It was just like I wasn't expecting it to be this dark. It was pretty dark. But hey, go see that.
Go see that.
The new Avengers.
You know, a little something, something. Hey, y'all. Thank you so much for listening to this week's episode. Again, don't forget to follow us at TBU Podcast on all of our social platforms and email us at theblackUmbrellaPC@gmail.com. Also, we have a link in our bio that will help you join our Discord and stay connected with us throughout the week. So don't forget. All right. Well, shall we get into our Gust of Wind segment?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Oh. Listen. It was trying to save us because it just heard me talking mess about the allergies. And that wind be kicking up the dust.
This is true.
The pollen.
Welcome to the Gust of Wind segment, y'all. My name is Wes, and I do the Gust of Wind. It's new music and pop culture today. Whatever comes out, honey.
Okay.
So let's get it started. Latto, Somebody.
Yeah.
Latto came out with Somebody. How are we feeling?
I liked it. It was cute. It's just like a very
I really need somebody.
summer song.
It is.
Yeah.
It's a cute song.
Is there a video?
I don't
know.
I felt like the cover art was kind of nodding toward there possibly being a video.
Yeah, I felt like that too. I know that like she was recently on like vacation when she started previewing the song, and
Okay.
that's what she was wearing, like what's on the cover art in the videos from that vacation. So
Okay.
I don't know if it's going to be a full video or not, but I would love to see one.
I would too. It was a cool single for me. It was something to start the summer off. Yeah, like you said, a little yearn situation.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of excited for, and this is not the normal direction Latto takes in music.
Yeah.
So I'm curious to see exactly what she has packaged up for us as more songs start to come out.
I feel like she probably saw how people reacted to Big Mama. You know how it was like the half and half kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like, and people like that first half where it was kind of slower and, you know, singing a little bit. So I think she was like, oh, okay, let me try a whole song like that.
And she did it.
Yeah.
Come on now. Next we have No Worries. Everybody gets down. Now that made me want to get down.
Yeah.
I know I did.
Yeah.
I love the song.
Yes.
It's a little groove. You know how
It
No
is
Worries is. They give some grooves.
Yeah, they want you to like get down, do a little dancing. I would love, speaker knockers.
Speaker knockers.
Turn it up.
Yeah.
Have it blasted. Everybody get down.
Yeah.
Really, you know what I've been wanting to go to? A disco. And not just like a disco party. I want to go to an actual disco. And I don't know how realistic that is in Los Angeles. I feel like it's more realistic in New York than it is in Los Angeles. But there might be a disco like where they actually, people are like, oh, we are going to a disco. We have a disco every so and so. Like, I want to go to a disco.
Yeah.
I want to go to a disco and I want to dance, and I want to dance with somebody, and I want to learn some moves. Like, I don't know. I feel like I want to be transported. I think, how you want to be transported back into a specific space and place and time.
Yeah.
But you can't be. So it's like, okay, well, let's try our best to recreate the space. But I really want to find like people who are down with disco culture. Like, not just like, oh, let's get dressed up and put on our wigs and do our things and let's party
Yeah.
at the disco, and then all
we
of a
go
sudden you
up
hear
in there and
YG come on.
Yeah, I'm gonna say we go up to the next point and start playing Latto.
Right. So it's like I really want to go to a real disco. I want to hear I want to hear my Donna Summer on big speakers.
I know sometimes they do have a disco something at like Catch One.
Mm-hmm.
I know sometimes they have one at Palladium. The Palladium.
Oh yes.
And then there's one more place. What's the place that we go to for the juice joint? Because they've had a disco something
Kiss
there
Kiss
before.
Bang
Kiss
Bang.
Kiss Bang Bang.
Yep.
And that's a perfect environment for a disco. I'll tell you that
Really
right now.
is.
Whoa. It sure is. So I think I feel this need to go to disco. I want to.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
And I would love for
That
No
would be
Worries
fun.
to be there and make it
Yeah.
happen. Because don't they also...
You know they're on tour. They're going on tour.
Oh. I need to get a ticket.
Yeah.
There we go.
Mm-hmm. They're
Also-
out. Tickets are out.
Black people, whoever... I know that Robert Glasper has a Black radio experience coming on, and they're gonna be up in the Napa.
Oh, yeah.
And Jasmine Sullivan is
Yeah.
I went to go look at the website.
Yeah.
I went to go look at the tickets.
I want to go. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
We can find a way, though.
Yeah.
We can find a way.
They say you're going to pay for this Black excellence.
You are. But I also know they're coming to the Hollywood Bowl. It's just not going to be...
Everybody.
Yeah. There's going to be something happening at the Hollywood Bowl, though.
Yeah, because this summer at the Hollywood Bowl is like very black.
Yeah.
Black.
I'm trying to...
I think I kind of want to go see Diana Ross. I've never seen Diana Ross live.
Me neither. I want to go
And
see
my mom
Diana.
sees her literally every year, multiple times a year.
Okay.
So I just feel like I should probably go and see Diana Ross at least once. So if we can try to make that happen, let's make it happen.
You got to
Yeah.
see the greats while you can.
Upside down, you turn.
I need to see Patti LaBelle. I just missed her again. I had no choice but to miss her. But I want to see Patti, and I'm so mad I missed that Long Beach concert. Patti LaBelle was in Long Beach.
What?
She was at the Long Beach Convention Center at the outdoor situation.
up.
She was like months ago. And I missed it. And I'm so mad I missed it because I want to see. So I really want to see Patti LaBelle. I have to.
Yeah.
Okay. Next. Y'all know we love us some India Shawn here.
Yeah.
Oh.
India Shawn did a cover of Tame Impala's Eventually. That thing?
Perfect. Perfect song to cover.
Perfect song to cover. Perfect voice to cover
Yes.
it with.
Yes.
How did you feel listening to it, Nika?
Because I know the original song. I mean, we all know the original song. Beautiful. And then to have India on that and then just
Glide.
Yeah.
eventually.
And the harmonies in the back.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know she gonna hit you with them harmonies.
Hey, always,
Oh my
always.
gosh.
No.
Always.
So good.
This was so good.
So good.
And I felt it. I immediately I turned it on, and it's almost like, it's one of those tracks that it's not rushed.
yeah.
It's not rushed at all.
Yeah.
It really, you let the track breathe and take its time and really get out there.
Let the beat come in.
And hearing India cover this was amazing. It just lets me know that I'm really excited to hear what she has coming up, because I know she got something about to knock me out.
I'm not ready. I still haven't recovered from your last project, girl.
Haven't, probably never will, but it's okay. I don't need to. Just keep knocking me down, baby. I don't ever want to be fully recovered. I just want you to keep on doing what you do.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. And then we have Moses Sumney and Hayley Williams. I like it.
I like it.
I like it.
How'd you feel, Frenchie?
I like this. I came across it scrolling on TikTok. Actually, it was like an ad for the song, and I said, "Hold on, wait a minute.
Yeah.
When these two get together and start cooking up,
They've been hanging out.
I know." So then I saw the like the visualizer or whatever that they did, and it was super cool. Like they both had on like the little blonde bobs.
Oh yeah.
It was cool. This is such like a dope collaboration. They're both such great artists, and I mean, damn,
I think
they did this.
I think it's magical how you can be artists who are like in different fields.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to say feel like genres, kind of, but you can make this genre bending music.
Yeah.
This was great. I enjoyed this very much so.
So good.
And it sound like it was made out of fun,
Yes.
Like
I like it. I like it.
I liked it. I liked it a lot. So you need to check it out if you haven't checked it out already. Next, AZ Chike. Game time.
Yeah.
Talk about booty bouncing.
Talk about boom,
Talk about booty bouncing. Then after that bass came in, I could turn the radio down. My car shook. I was like, I heard boom. I said, whoa. I don't want to blow a speaker. Yeah. Damn, my little kid wasn't ready for that.
Oh my god.
That was a
Yeah.
It's a banger.
It's a banger.
You know, it's just something really special when you're from LA and then people from LA put out music that sounds like the LA sound.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's just special, you know? Like, I don't know if everybody gets it, but like, I feel like we get it.
Oh, yeah,
you
no,
know?
we get it.
Like, we're from here, so we understand it. And this was fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was.
Banger.
I want to hear it in the club.
Yes.
Seriously,
I
because it
wanna go
sounds
out.
great in the car.
Oh yeah, it does.
It does.
We gotta find a night to go out again. You know, I really have been wanting to go out. I've
Me too.
been letting myself go. Ain't been going out. You know, I was going out for a lot.
Yeah.
for a minute.
Yeah.
Had to pause. You know, it was during that birthday time. Everything was doom.
Yeah. Back
It
to
has
back to
calmed
back to
down, but now I'm thinking we're to pick it back up. Let's go out.
Okay.
Let's go out more.
Let's do
Almost
it.
summer.
You know, I'm gonna just start saying yes to certain calls. You know, get a call. Hey, I'm going out tonight. Okay, let's go.
Because my first sadness is that I will not be able to go to the 9 a.m. banger that's coming back because I will be at work. I'll be at work on that day.
You'll be
so.
at work on that day. It's okay.
Fun.
It's okay.
It's okay.
We got you.
Thanks.
Lock you in.
Thanks.
Oh, I mean, let's talk about some legends because we got some people on the track that we just, frankly, 2 Chainz and Ronald, Isley and the Isley brothers.
Yeah.
The ATL experience.
Mm-hmm. This was great. In the A.
Yeah.
This
Vibe.
was so fire. What a great collaboration. I
Right?
mean, 2 Chainz, I just love you so much. Like, he's great.
Yeah.
And he just keeps making great music. And then to pair up with the greats, you know, the Isley brothers, and come together and make this track was really dope. I think it's for a short film called Red Clay that's coming out.
Okay. Yeah.
So this was dope. And the way I saw it was because I seen I can't think of what the show, like the little show was called, but there's someone who has like a show where they invite music artists to perform their music while they're like driving down the street with like the top down.
What you're talking about.
Okay.
So that was how
I
I
can find
heard
that
the
real
song.
quick.
And I thought it was just dope. I mean, the camera person.
Yep, it's called
I said,
Cadillac
baby,
Chronicles.
Cadillac
Chronicles
Chronicles.
TV. Uh-huh.
Okay, yes. So they were riding around, and 2 Chainz in the front, and he's rapping his stuff, and the Isley brothers sitting in the back, but it was only one camera.
Mm-hmm.
The camera that's they
front.
haven't had this like a setup like this before.
Yeah.
There's people in the back, so we didn't catch them in the back, which was
We
very
didn't.
interesting. I was like, oh no.
That's the truth. That did happen.
But hey, still the song is great. The
It
song is
is.
fire.
It's a vibe.
It's a vibe.
Maybe you're coming for the ride. Next, we have Aminé. I said it right.
Whoa! Yeah! Oh my gosh! I'm proud of you.
These are claps. Hold on.
Honestly. Yeah.
Come on.
Years it's taken for me to get
years.
together.
I mean,
I'm here. Came out with 13 months of sunshine.
Mm-hmm.
I was listening, and I was liking what I hear. I think Aminé really comes different every time.
Yeah.
Very much not what you expect, which I think is sometimes really refreshing to know that an artist is going to come to you and be like, just so you know, I'm not going to serve you the same shit every time we see each other. I'm going to make sure that, number one, I can dip and dodge into different places and spaces in my sound, but also I'm coming from different spaces because I'm in a different place right now.
Yeah.
So
And you can hear it.
I respect it.
You can hear it in the music that he went through some things emotionally and musically in the music industry dealing with shit. So, and just leaving it all on the track.
yeah. This was great, and it seems like he was really paying a lot of respect to his culture. I mean, he is from Ethiopia, so I feel like I haven't heard I don't know what Ethiopian music sounds like, but I would assume a lot of that sound is infused in this album.
Yeah.
And this was great. This was great. I love this. Oh shit, it's a sloth sitting next to him on the couch
Yes.
on the cover. I never noticed that was a sloth. You better watch out. Them shit's dangerous.
And they are
deadly.
Y'all think they cute? They dangerous.
They deadly.
They dangerous.
Slow
baby.
and deadly.
Slow and deadly.
Slow and deadly. Yeah.
Okay, this next project, I actually got a request. Well, also, let me just shout out. Let's shout out to Byron.
Shout out Byron.
So Byron called me one morning and, let me know, have I heard Rico Nasty's new project, Lethal? And
I know
said,
that's
it's
right,
on the
Byron.
list. I haven't heard it yet.
Mm-hmm.
He said, it's not your thing. Don't even worry about it. Just let me know whenever. Well, he didn't say Frenchie, but whenever she hears it, she'll be on the same page as me. So I'm going to knock this right on over to you, Frenchie.
I love this shit.
Yeah.
This was so good. This was so good. Oh my God. I actually listened to this on my drive home, like with the windows down, and I had the music turned all the way up.
Sometimes you lose the
yes.
art of windows down. Unless you have no
Yeah.
AC, then you haven't lost the art.
Yeah.
But
You're still
whenever
living
we
there.
have the AC, sometimes you lose the art of windows down. I used to be a windows down girly, but that's because I did not have working AC for years.
Yeah.
So windows were always down.
Yeah.
But whenever something makes you want to turn your AC off and
Turn
every
the
window,
down.
Put them down. Turn it up. Turn it up.
Yeah.
This was really good. I enjoyed this from top to bottom. She's rapping on here, she's screaming on here, she's singing on here.
Doing it.
And I loved it all. I had a few favorites. A few. Teeth Sucker. Eat Me, Soul
Yeah.
Snatcher, Grave, Son of a Gun,
Yeah,
Smoke
that
Break.
run, that run right there.
That run.
It was banger after banger. I said she won't fucking stop.
That run.
she won't.
It was so good.
Rico Nasty, you are exactly who you think you are, babes. Mm-hmm. And I've always loved you.
I love what you do.
I love what
I
you do.
love your work.
Yes.
I love your work.
I love your work. Do it again. Yeah.
Listen, I didn't listen.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say I listened, but he was right. It was
I didn't
my
listen.
thing.
Once I knew what kind of mood I was in, and I knew I could not indulge at the moment. But I can't wait to get into it. I cannot wait to get into it.
I love this.
Maybe next week.
Okay.
Next week I might be feeling it.
Yeah.
Next and last we have Savannah Ray, Formed. Now this is the kind of mood I was in. So I played this up and down and round and round.
Got to.
And I love the project beginning to end. I had no notes
Yeah.
for Savannah Ray. Nika, how'd you feel?
Oh, I loved it. Savannah Ray, you've done it again. You get into our hearts
Yeah.
and you burst them open.
Yes.
make them just
Burst. Heart
busting.
palpitation. I'm busting.
And y'all, there is a story behind the unboxing.
There is a story.
There's a
There is
story.
a story.
Because that man has a family. Old family.
Anyway.
White family.
Anyway,
Swirl.
back
Anyway.
to Savannah Ray.
Back to Savannah. Yeah.
This is great.
Yeah.
This was great. I love that I didn't even know this was coming out, and I just opened my Spotify and it said, "Did you know?"
I didn't, but now I do.
Now I do. Thank you for telling me, Spotify. This was so good. I mean, you look fantastic on the cover. Oh my
Yes.
gosh.
Yeah.
And then, girl, you already know that voice.
It's
That-
something special.
That
Beautiful.
voice is so special.
Beautiful.
I really loved this, especially Sex with My Ex.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Blank
Ooh,
Space
girl.
and Forever. That 3 little song run right there. Oh yeah.
Greatness.
Top to bottom, girl. Top to bottom.
You've done it again, as you always do.
As you always do, honestly.
But I've been on this has been on repeat.
Yeah.
I'm loving some Savannah Ray.
Beautiful.
And that's all I got for you for Gust to Win today, y'all.
You made it.
Thank you. All right, y'all. I am in charge of the Under Our Umbrella this week. So can we put our umbrellas up?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So being that we are in springtime still, as you can hear
Okay.
and see, if you were seeing me out here struggle on this camera, I've been trying to keep it together for y'all. I've been fighting over here. fighting my body. You know, that internal battle.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been going through it. Okay. But I do want to know, number one, out of the people sitting here, aka Frenchie and Nika, which one of you has a really good green thumb? Would you consider yourself having a good green thumb?
I feel like I do.
Okay.
But when I get distracted, like literally my focus just gets off of my green thing and I kind of abandon it.
Okay.
So it's like while I am like it's on my mind and I'm like focused on, you know, making sure it's alive and it's thriving, it thrives. Mm-hmm. My plants do well, but then when life comes and I get busy, they fall to the wayside.
Okay, how about you, Nika? Describe your process. Do you feel like you have a green thumb?
I feel like I could if I really
tried. If I really
worked at it. My great grandma is really good at keeping things alive, and now my mom's gardening again, as you guys know. For like the 1,000th time.
Nika, can I go get some strawberries?
Garden. I need to
get some little baby strawberries.
1,000th time. So I feel like if I actually if I made it a hobby, I could probably do it.
Okay, but I am not a green thumb individual. I cannot keep a plant alive to save me. I didn't grow up with green thumbers either. My dad, I guess he's like the best person who has a green thumb out of the two of us in the house. Well, the three of us in the house. My mama, she don't got no green thumb. You already know that.
But shout out to your mom, man.
Shout out to her.
She just gets to be a wife. And I love that.
I love
really
that.
Does.
I love that for her.
But this actually isn't about plants. This segment.
Oh, okay.
It's actually your green thumb on your growth.
Oh,
so we understand how we all have been in spaces and situations, especially within the past few years, where we're trying to grow, expand our horizons. And I feel like in a lot of ways, I mean, if you listen, just this show in general is a trajectory of growth.
Definitely.
From the ages of 22/23 to 30. You have seen us grow. We've grown in listenership. We've grown in the show maturity. We've grown individually. But I just wanted to take this under our umbrella segment to focus on our individual growth and actually highlight about either one or two things that you feel like you've grown in within the past. Let's say within the past year. I feel like often we don't really give ourselves that props of being like, you know what, I've grown in this area. And just like Frenchie said, whenever it comes to taking care of plants, right? Sometimes life happens, you get busy, you get distracted, you start neglecting the certain processes that you were doing. It's the same thing with your personal growth, right? Sometimes you get busy, you get distracted, and it's kind of like, wait, where did I used to be so focused on this one specific thing, but then this thing happened and this big thing happened, and now I don't even know what direction I'm going anymore. Am I growing upward? Am I plateauing? You know, what's really happening? But I want us to kind of focus a bit on our personal growth and just see where we are.
Oh, wow. Something that we already feel like we've grown in this year.
Yeah.
I will say, something I feel like I've grown in. I feel like just my my place at work. I feel like I've really grown in that area. I used to be the kind of person who was like, I'm showing up, I'm getting my check, I'm leaving. Like, you know, but I feel like I don't know if it's like just because I'm getting older or if it's because like I feel like I've started to take like pride in my work. You know what I'm saying? Like I've stopped feeling like, oh, I'm just coming to work and I'm doing this thing and then I leave. It's more like I come to work, I do this shit that I fucking kick ass at, and then I leave. Like, you know? So I feel like because I started taking pride in my work, I started to feel more like, okay, maybe I can foster relationships while I'm at work. So like now I'm like a lot less quiet. Like I talk to everybody, and I'm not so like offended or like standoffish with certain things. Like I don't mind talking to people about, I don't know, even if it's just like about work stuff, you know. I don't mind giving my input, my opinion, and just being friendly with folks. So that for sure is one thing. I would have to think about thing number 2.
No problem. Nika, do you have anything? Okay. Breathe deep. Think about it.
I guess in my personal space that I live in, and just my personal things, just stuff with me personally instead of, other people's things, like taking on more of my things instead of other people's things, I guess. Like instead of doing more for other people and stuff like that, like trying to turn that back around to me more than I usually do.
Yeah. I feel it.
That's good.
I like that. I would say I've grown in the sense of, I feel like I'm a lot more emotionally mature. My emotions kind of, I don't want to say run my life, but they walk my life.
Not they walk my life.
They walk my life. They used to run. That's what I will say. So that's really that's the pace. Like how I'm feeling. You used to be like, I'm feeling this, and you need to. Like I used to be so hell bent on if I'm feeling some kind of way.
Right.
Then that's all that matters. And my scope has just broadened whenever it comes to, I'm having conversations I never thought I would have with people. Just like, what? Did I say that to them? And like in total calmness and in calm tone. And I'm proud of myself because I used to not really be that person. I used to go off.
That's good.
I used to go off. I used to go off, and I just feel like now I don't even have the energy to go off. I just got to go.
Amen to that.
I just got to go. So I feel like my growth has just really been in emotional maturity, and I'm proud of that. And that's really like happened within the last year. It really has become. It's been a process, but I feel like a really big indicator of wanting to make that change was hating how I feel after. After the crash out, after all of the drama that it is, right?
Yeah.
That feeling of feeling so drained and so low. Is like I got it all out, but at the expense of my energy and me, my sanity and me as an individual. And I didn't have to do all that, just thinking to old habits and things I used to do and things that I'm changing. I'm really proud of myself and how I've grown and being able to have grown up conversations with people and look at them dead in their face and just talk. Well, can't nothing really shake you no more. And that comes with experience, a lot of bullshit gotta happen for you to feel like, okay. Can't really say much to me to get me off my high horse.
True.
I have learned the process of not putting anything past anybody. And once you learn that, you'll be good. Honestly.
Agreed.
Honestly.
Yeah.
No matter how great a person is, they are still flawed. Whether you see the flaws or not, whether they allow you to see those flaws or not, you are still flawed. And so are they. So I think that's one of my big things that I feel like I've grown in.
I feel like another thing, it's like I'm growing in it. I'm still learning it and I'm still learning it, but I feel like I'm figuring out and I'm forming like my boundaries, and I'm trying to also
those are hard.
Grow right and enforcing them because I feel like we can have things that maybe we don't like or whatever, but I feel like something that you don't like is very different from like a hard boundary where you're like, if you do this, like either I'm like where I'm not going to be like in your life anymore or whatever, or if it's going to be like, you have to have a conversation like, okay, I had this boundary, you did this thing, let's talk about it or whatever. So I'm still growing in that space. And
I am too. I'm right there with you, growing with you.
Yeah, it's been interesting because I'm really thinking like about certain things that I felt before, like that I was okay with, and I'm like, I'm really not though. Like I'm really not cool with that. Or maybe something that I thought that I didn't like, but I actually do kind of like, or that I'm okay with. So I'm just figuring those things out. And I mean, I'm excited to be like, okay, the enforcer, bitch. Like,
Yeah.
here is my no's or my yeses, and get with it or get lost. And being okay with telling people you get with it or you get lost. And sometimes people done got lost so long ago, they can't get with it. And you got to let that be. So,
I also think I'm growing in the sense of I'm letting people into a side of me that maybe they haven't had the privilege of seeing or being a part of before. People close to me. Small things. Like, I mean, you both, I think, know this or maybe don't know this, but well, yeah, they know it. They know it. But you know, I never thought in a million years that I would be on the phone with my mama talking about some boy issues.
right.
Yeah.
And I found myself on the phone with my mother this past week. Like, girl. But for me, it felt so good. You know, it just felt good to, like, she was talking to me. There was no, oh, I'm sorry. It was like she was literally, and I was like, what is going on? This is freaky. Like, you know, but in a good way.
That's amazing.
I'm happy in the direction that my relationship is going in with everyone in my life. So, man, I'm grateful, you know?
That's a good one. I like that. I love that.
Yeah. It's the little things. It's the little things.
Yeah.
Journey.
Thank you. That's literally all I had for this segment. Honestly, I don't have anything else.
Yeah,
I'm struggling already trying to stand this back without my nose running. But do we want to mention anything else about our growth? Like maybe what are some more places or that we want to grow in that we maybe haven't worked on yet or said we were going to work on and then got distracted and... I'm also working on this body, baby. I've been in the gym.
Oh, yeah.
That's one thing I have been doing. The hurt feels good.
In a place like this.
In a place So I have been working out consistently. A little too consistently, but it's okay. It's an outlet.
Yeah. I will say, I feel like also the thing that's really been on my mind is I feel like I need to, like, my growth needs to be like in my relationships, like with friends and family. That's been on my mind, like really heavy, but the bitch been sad. You know, I'm like, I just really was just thinking about things and I'm like, you know, like me losing my dad like that just really fucked me up. And like I felt like it just really removed me from like so many relationships. And it's like I've had this fear of like, because I've been gone, like there's so much I missed out, you know, like that's true FOMO, like seriously, like where I feel like scared to even try to like come back into people's lives because it's like, but there's so much that I've missed and like they're gonna be wondering why wasn't I there and like why wasn't I there and like, you know, all these things. And so that fear has been like so crippling. So I'm trying to like break free out of that, like, you know what I mean, like it's okay to like be close to people, like you know, of course, like I feel like I'm close to you guys, but I feel like I could do way better even with y'all too. Like I could, you know, I feel like I'm very comfortable in like group, like group is fine, like I'll hop in a group chat,
Same.
but one-on-ones, like I just don't even reach out and talk to people in that way anymore. Like if it's not a group chat, like you probably won't hear from me unless you just like randomly call me, like I'll answer.
Well, culprit,
yeah.
I am the caller in my whole friend group.
Yes,
Seriously.
you are.
I literally call
FaceTime.
everybody.
That's it.
But I like it. So I feel like I'm also not one of those people who's like, I call you all the time. You never call to check on me. Because at the end of the day, a call is a call. You're going to hear how I'm feeling and I'm here how you feeling. Whether you call me or it's not about who initiated. It's about
you going to hear me.
The context of the conversation. I've never been like a transactionary friend that's like, well, you know, I call you all the time and you never call me. And if I didn't call you, I'd never hear from you. It's like, Would you be happy? Like, are you just gonna be sitting here being mad because someone ain't called you? Call him, pick up the phone, call him. It don't matter who call who as long as we just hear from each other. But I am the caller in my friend group.
Yeah, you are.
My whole friend group.
Seriously.
I admire that.
Hello. How you doing? What's going on?
Yes.
But I also think a piece of me is because I'm an only child. So my friends are literally, my friends are like my kind of siblings, low key. I'm kind of like, I don't have anyone to go and just, and someone who understands my parenting. The people who understand my parenting dynamic are the closest are my friends because they are cool. My parents are really close to my friends. My parents have my friends' numbers. Like my parents and my friends have conversations. We don't have that weird like, that's your mama, that's your daddy, but we don't talk to them. Like like my parents genuinely are invested in all of my friends' lives.
It's so cute.
It is.
So I feel like the people who understand me the most when it comes to them two people is the people who are my friends.
That be here.
So I think that's probably why I have that knack for calling people. Because I don't think that my mom or my dad have that knack. I call them. My dad calls me. I'll say my dad does call me a lot. My mom has called me a little bit more. But I'm the caller in my family too. Like, hey, what's up? How you doing? My cousins, I call them. I'm just a caller.
Yeah,
talk to them.
You're just a shot caller. You're a shot caller.
My yapper, honey. Sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say something similar to Frenchie about reaching out and talking to your friends that you're scared to talk to, which is so fucking stupid. It's so
when you
dumb.
think about it, it's so dumb. But your
so
brain,
dumb, the terrifying. It's terrifying. You just get so terrified. You're just like, oh my god, what if they don't want to fucking talk to me? What if they hate me? Why am I talking to them? They don't want to hear me talking, yapping, blah blah blah. Like, I had to build up courage the other day to FaceTime Chris because I kept thinking about him, and I needed to.
I was like, I really. Y'all don't even know. I was. I stopped everything. Hey.
I needed to. I was like, I need to talk to my brother. I was like, just fucking press the button. Like it's right there. So I'm just like,
just push it.
And the wild part is I was having such a heavy day that day. It was a heavy day.
I just felt that I needed to
And I'm happy that you called, girl. Because we'll
push the button.
Push the button. Yeah. And I'm the same way. Like a group setting, I'm there. I'm a yam. But one-on-ones, I'd be like so timid and shy and scared in a fucking corner and shit. And it's just unnecessary. It's unnecessary.
Yeah. It's important that you get to know your friends.
Yeah. Again. Yeah.
We're so different than we were in high school.
Yes.
And that one-on-one shit happened a lot in high school.
Yeah.
We didn't have shit else to be one-on-one with each other.
Yeah.
So
just every weekend.
Yeah.
Every weekday. We was just one-on-one time all the time.
Yeah.
But
yeah. I would say that, and just planning things that I'm constantly thinking about, like events that I'm like, oh my god, we would have so much fun doing this, and then I'd be like, one voice would be like, plan it, and the other voice would be like, what the fuck are you talking about? You don't do this shit. And so that's one thing that I do want to work on this summer, to plan something for us to do.
Okay.
Come on. Look at that. Look at the growth. Look at the growth.
Look at the growth.
Yeah, because Virgo lists. I got.
Oh,
them.
she got a list.
Do.
A list for plenty.
I got lists of things, Yelps and Google Docs.
I know you do.
All of the above.
OMG. Wow, that was nice.
Yeah.
That was good.
Thank you. Shit. I came up with that on the couch.
I love it.
Before I put it in the bun. They know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it in the bun.
Business bun.
Cut it.
Well, thank you so much for that wonderful conversation.
Yeah.
Wherever you're listening, okay, make sure that you leave us a rating, leave us a review. We would love to read your reviews and stuff on the show to see what you have to say about our show.
We want it.
We want it. Did you know you can watch us? You can. You can watch us over on our YouTube. Okay, the episodes go up there. Of course, if you're listening on audio, you get the episode first. Okay.
You do.
Video episode, it comes out the same day. It comes out on Thursday, but just, a little later on in the day. about noon, sometime 3, sometime 4. Hey.
Okay.
Usually,
Point is, it gets there.
usually the time is noon though that it comes out. So yeah, you can watch us over there on our YouTube. So make sure that you subscribe, like the video, leave us a comment on the video. Okay. Did you know that we have a discussion group?
Discord.
We do. Okay, go ahead and click that link. It's all in our everything.
Please
okay,
talk to us.
talk to us. Click the link. Go to the Discord discussion group, and yes, you gotta download Discord, but just do it.
Please.
What's one more app?
Honestly, this is coming from the lady who had to. Sometimes one more app is one more fucking app.
Sometimes. Yeah, this is coming from me who had to delete so much stuff just to download stuff. But it's okay. I have a new phone now, so I don't got no problem.
Whoa.
But anyway, join our Discord. We can talk about the shows, what you want us to talk about in the shows. You can give us music suggestions, give us for the birds and for the day, whatever suggestions you want to give us, pop it in there. Make sure that you follow us on all of our social media at TBU Podcast. Send us an email, theblackUmbrellaPC@gmail.com. And just like engage with us. Okay. We want to talk to y'all. We want to build a little TBU community. And you can do that by just clicking the link and supporting us through all those channels. Yeah. So we love y'all.
We love y'all.
I'll talk to y'all next week. Bye.
Bye.